And as I said before, some women have called me toxic because I don't argue with them. I'm not arguing. The moment I find my voice being raised, I feel embarrassed. I actually feel embarrassed that what you've got to me, you've made me shout at you. Like, I feel embarrassed that a woman's actually lost that much respect for me that she feels she can run up her mouth. And someone's gonna hear this and be like, this sounds so misogynistic. As a guy, I believe that a woman should look at me and respect me. And if she's no longer respecting me, I think that's a me problem. I feel embarrassed. Like, imagine a woman coming in my face and saying, what? What? You're a prick, you know, you're a pussy or what? What? God of Abraham. God of Elisha. What? Nah. That's why I don't argue. Even when it comes to guys, I've been abroad and where I was in, what state was it? I think I was either Houston, I think it was, and one guy knocked into me. We both looked at each other. And I'm gonna paraphrase now, but I said, look, what are we gonna do here? I said, like, we can fight, disturb the whole club, like, what are we gonna do here? We just laughed at each other. When you actually break it down, what's next? Like, and sometimes I think the biggest move you can make is just walking away. It's long. Can you imagine someone filming me getting brought up? That's why I'm gonna press charges. And that's how the conversation got here, about compensation, because like, the whole MMA thing, people are upset that she's getting paid out. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, why not? I mean, bro, if someone says to me, this person go to jail, or I can get 200 bags, give me the money, bro.
Pay me the money. Show me the money.
I know you can sit there and say, oh, but you want to put this person away. For someone like that MMA fighter, there's nothing worse than his reputation being tarnished.
Yeah.
Give him 2 years, it's not worse enough.
He's lost more than...
Exactly. They've taken away his whiskey drink out of Tesco's and out of Asda, I believe. Yeah. So he's going to lose a lot of brand deals. This is enough.
Yeah.
That's enough punishment for him, in my opinion. Not enough, but you know what I mean. His reputation, like my reputation is worth more than anything. Damage my reputation, I'm finished. And that's why I say that for me, is anybody really good? I don't know. But yeah, you said that your advice for when you're stressed, you said it's
it's normally like just neglecting like responsibilities that I know I should probably do, but I'm not doing it today. So I feel better. So I have a conversation with myself, so I might have like a meal that I want, or just not do certain things. But I think that was before. I think now I don't know. I think now I'm in a new space. I feel like I've matured in some ways. So I'm not sure. It'd be interesting.
What do you do to comfort? What do you do when you're stressed? What's your bad thing?
Literally what he said. I take a random day off, I switch off on everything.
Yeah.
I don't respond to no one.
Who's gonna beat me up?
But you don't really eat sweets. I've never seen sweets in your house. So do you eat sweets on the road?
No, I don't eat sweets at all.
So what's your vice and what's comfort eating to you?
No, I don't comfort eat. I just switch off on everything.
As in, give me this. But what's the negative? So what is the negative?
My negative is I switch off on everything.
As in, like, literally, you could just put your phone away.
Yeah. I don't respond to no one, nothing.
Okay.
I just literally just go blank. You know what I mean? And I could be in front of the TV on and I'm not even watching it.
Just all day.
Just all day. Just time.
But you're not doing nothing.
Yeah, time just going and it's not productive. Yeah.
Now, how much of your stress is self-inflicted?
All of it, 100%.
How much of your stress is self-inflicted?
Most of it. A few things are out of my control.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably, most of mine is self-inflicted. Yeah. And that's why I try not to pity myself. And I think my coping mechanism with stress is bad. So when I'm stressed, I'll eat sweets. And for some dumb reason, I'll drink Red Bull, or I'll drink a caffeine drink. Yeah. I don't know why.
But I'm the same. So it uplifts it's like a dopamine thing, it's like a rush. Because
I'm not tired.
Yeah, but you're understimulated. So it's for a stimulate. But then replacing sweets with gym gives you a similar feeling. But the gym one's longer.
Yeah, it's weird because I think, and also when I'm stressed, as crazy as it is, I stay away from the gym. Like I don't go to the gym as much when I'm really stressed.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's weird. So for instance, I've been proper stressed now for the past maybe 2 months. So I've been forcing myself to go to the gym. So it's weird, when I'm in a good space, I'm in the gym a lot. But when I'm stressed, it's like I almost go into a negative state and I self-destruct and self-sabotage on purpose.
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like it's so weird, like why I do that to myself. And and the thing about being stressed or being depressed or being in a mood which is negative is that you have to properly focus your mind to step out of it. If not, you just end up pitying yourself and sulking.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that's my negative thing. back in the day, it was women. That was my stress mechanism. That I was linking bare girls. That was my way of just kind of making myself feel better, because what happens is that these girls will make you feel better with the way they compliment you. So therefore, yeah, it boosts your ego. You know, when you're around these women.
Yeah.
And then it's negative because you then leave a trail of women that you've, and I don't say abused physically, but you've abused emotionally. Because sometimes these girls are thinking more's gonna come out of it, than it isn't. So that was my coping mechanism, like a good, maybe 10 years ago. Literally, I'll just have a roster of women, and that would be my way of coping with stress, because they would feed me something which would boost my dopamine levels, which isn't good. You know, it's not good. So it's a mindset. No, yeah, it's not good. But you know, I think as guys, we all need that time apart where we just kind of just, you know, that's why they call it a man cave. And sometimes I don't think women like that. When, you know, sometimes women think any problems that you have, they can make it better.
Nah.
And sometimes they don't realize that I just need to be by myself. And I wouldn't say it's to sulk.
Yeah.
I just want to be by myself. You know, sometimes like, obviously, I've had a girl in it. And obviously, sometimes I'll go to my local spot, all right? And let's say, for instance, you know, she might ask, how come you're there? How come you didn't invite me? And I'm like, I just want to be by
What
myself.
do you mean a local spot, like a restaurant or like?
Yeah, just a place that I go by
Okay,
myself.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
So sometimes I'll go by myself, and it's just my way of unwinding, and I just want to be by myself. And sometimes she'd be like, oh, but why didn't you invite me? And I'm like, I don't want you to come. She's like, that's weird. I'm like, no, I just want to do this by myself. And sometimes guys, you know, we just want to do things alone. It's our way of just trying to get out of that mindset of where I am, because I think life is, well, women have their own stresses. But I think as guys, you know, I don't know, my stress now is trying to calculate where I'm going to be in the next 20 years. And I'm now really struggling and scrapping in my head to say, Gabriel, like, you've really got to plan now. Because everything all the seeds you're planting now is what's going to germinate in the next 20 years. You know what I mean? That's what's really worrying me, because I don't have a pension like everybody else might who's employed. So technically, all my assets and my investments are what I'm going to try and live off later on. And yeah, I'm not in panic mode. I'm really sitting there thinking, yeah, I need to fix up. And then you don't have the pressures. It's funny though, because when you, and it's not good to compare. You shouldn't compare. But then you look outside in the world to people that you actually know. I don't compare. I don't try to look at people on social media, 'cause I don't know their life. And you look, then you're just like, this person's doing that, that person's doing this person's doing that, this person's doing this. And sometimes you're just planting the seed. So you need to just remember that your seed's planted. Just you know, just
Stay calm.
just.
That's the thing with me. I said to Chiz the other day, I used to, I don't know, I had like a microwave mentality, like I wanted everything. Everything I want, like I would put money into this, I want the returns immediately.
I know
like,
I used to tell you.
yeah, you always used to say, but I was like, nah, fuck this Chisel guy. You don't know what he's talking about. This guy's just old. He didn't know what he's talking about. But now I'm starting to get, and I think that's why I've gone to the gym, because with the gym, obviously it's a long-term process, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I never wanted to commit to anything that long, because like, yeah, with the gym, bro, it's long, man. But
the other day, based on that, someone said to me, oh yeah, you've always been hench. I said, you haven't known me all my life.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me I've always been hench. And it came down to, oh yeah, from when I've known you. And I said, yeah, you've known me not as long as you think.
Yeah.
I started lifting 25 years ago. So I said, this is 25 years of some sort of consistency, because in between that, obviously I played basketball, rugby, track. So I said, some sort of consistency, but would say the past 13 years has been more gym focused, you know what I mean? So when someone's like, oh yeah, you've seen the parts where I've been just on the gym, you know, but they haven't got the patience, because even today, one of my boys, he tagged me in Hacks and said, oh, back in the gym, this time I'm coming for you. And I just replied something cheeky and said, you said this every year for the past 5-6 years, and we haven't seen nothing, you know. Hacks, another person, mad consistent. He doesn't. Hacks, out of all of us, he's the oldest, but in the best shape.
Yeah.
Out of all the men.
I don't know if he's better shape than you.
No, he's in better shape than me. Yeah. Hacks is in the best shape. I think out of all of us, Hacks is the one. Yeah.
I say he's the strongest.
No, he's in best shape as well.
Okay.